Back home, and concerns over insurance are threatening to derail the government's plan to start mass swine flu vaccinations across Australia from late next month. The vaccine comes in a multi-use vial, and medical indemnity providers are worried that the margin for error may be too big.
In May, the government announced it had ordered 21 million doses of a swine flu vaccine at a cost of up to $120 million. At the time, the decision was hailed as the right thing to do, but it may be about to blow up in the government's face. It seems insurers may not be willing to cover the doctors who administer the shot.
The insurers are trying to protect the affordability and accessibility of insurance for doctors across Australia and ensuring that they're not exposed to a higher risk. So they're assessing the risk on behalf of the patients and the doctors.
The doctors are restricted by law from performing any medical procedure without adequate insurance.
It's not feasible for the drug company to produce single-use vials. Each vial contains enough to vaccinate 20 people. So that's 20 sterilised, unused needles being jabbed into the top of each vial, and with each jab the risk of contamination increases.
Without insurance, the vaccine program won't go ahead. And so far, the government has refused to underwrite the doctors' liability for the vaccinations.
They've done that for the vaccine manufacturer. They've indemnified the vaccine manufacturer. So if they can do that, if it becomes necessary, I'm sure they can indemnify the doctors.
But the government's chief medical officer says he's not fazed, and he's certain that the insurers will get on board as soon as the appropriate tests have been done.
This is not going to hold up the program. It's one of the logistic issues that we've been dealing with, I think, successfully.
And it seems he already has one company on side.
We believe that after discussing this with the Commonwealth, we think that we can work cooperatively with them.
But at this stage, that company is on its own, and the clock is ticking for the government on this issue.
If it wants to guarantee the population they're going to be vaccinated in time for the next emergence of the flu that might come in the next few months, it has to make a decision to indemnify doctors to allow them to supply the vaccine.
If the vaccination goes to plan, the shots will be rolled out towards the end of next month. Sam Eichen, World News Australia.